Hello students, myself Dilip Udani, Assistant Professor at LG Institute of Engineering and Technology. The name of the unit is Ordinary Differential Equations of Higher Order. And the topic is non-homogeneous linear ordinary differential equations of higher order with constant coefficients. In this topic, I will teach you case number 5. And what is case number 5? With the help of case number 5, we can find out Pi when Q of x is x into v, where v is a function of x. So let's start. So this is case number 5, when Q of x is x into v, where v is a function of x. Case 5, when Q of x equals to x into v, where v is a function of x. So in this case, how we will find out Pi? As all of you know that Pi is given by this formula, that is Pi equals to 1 upon f of d Q of x equals to 1 upon f of d. In our case, Q of x is x into v. Now we will apply one formula to evaluate Pi in this case, x into 1 upon f of d into v minus f dash d over f of d the whole square into v. Now we will apply this formula to evaluate Pi when Q of x is x into v. Now I will make you understand this concept with the help of examples. Example number 1, solve d square minus 5d plus 6y equals to x into cos 2x. Here the given differential equation is of the form function of dy equals to q of x. If we compare the given differential equation with function of dy equals to q of x, we have f of d that is equals to d square minus 5d plus 6 and q of x that is equals to x into cos 2x. And its solution is given by the formula y equals to cf plus pi, where cf is complementary function and pi is particular integral. So first of all we will find out cf. For cf, we will write down f of d equals to 0. We will replace d by m. So we have f of m equals to 0. Now to evaluate f of m, in f of d equals to d square minus 5d plus 6, we will replace d by m. So we have m square minus 5m plus 6 equals to 0. Now we will factorize this equation. We will split the middle term minus 5m. We will find out two numbers such that their product is 6 and their addition is 5, and those two numbers are 3 2 6. So m square will be as it is, splitting minus 5m as minus 2m minus 3m plus 6 equals to 0. Now taking common m from these two terms, so into bracket we have m minus 2. Now taking minus 3 common from these two terms, so into bracket we have m minus 2, that is equals to 0. Now taking m minus 2 common from this expression, so in one bracket we have m minus 2 and in another bracket we have m minus 3, that is equals to 0. So we have m minus 2 equals to 0 or m minus 3 equals to 0. Now from m minus 2 equals to 0 we have m equals to 2, and from m minus 3 equals to 0 we have m equals to 3. So now we will write down CF, that is equals to C1. For m equals to 2 we will write down e raised to 2x plus C2. For m equals to 3 we will write down e raised to 3x. So this was all about CF. Now we will find out PI. And PI is given by the formula PI equals to 1 upon f of d q of x. 1 upon f of d is d square minus 5d plus 6, and q of x is x cos 2x. Now we will apply the formula of PI as discussed with you, that is x will be as it is 1 upon f of d, and f of d is d square minus 5d plus 6v, and v in this case that is cos 2x, then after minus sign. Now we will write down f dash d. It means we have to differentiate d square minus 5d plus 6 with respect to d. Derivative of d square, that is 2d minus 5 will be as it is, and derivative of d is 1, and 6 is a constant value, so its derivative is 0 and no need to write down 0, divided by f of d square, and f of d is d square minus 5d plus 6 the whole square v, and v is cos 2x. Think about case number 2. Whenever we have been given cosine of ax plus b, then we will replace d square by minus a square. So here we will apply case number 2. Here the value of a is 2, so a square is 4. So we will replace d square by minus a square, that is minus 4. So this is equals to x 1 upon replacing d square by minus 4, minus 5d will be as it is, plus 6 will be as it is. Here we have cos 2x, then after minus sign, over here we have 2d minus 5. In the denominator we will replace d square by minus 4, minus 5d will be as it is, plus 6 will be as it is, and its whole square, and then after cos 2x will be as it is. Now we will simplify this result. This is equals to x 1 upon 6 minus 4, that is 2, minus 5d will be as it is, cosine of 2x minus 2d minus 5 will be as it is, 6 minus 4, that is 2, minus 5d the whole square, cosine of 2x will be as it is. Now whenever cosine of ax plus b is given to us, we require function of d square in the denominator. Here we have been given 2 minus 5d. Now to make this function as function of d square, what we will do? We will multiply the numerator and denominator by conjugate of 2 minus 5d, that is 2 plus 5d. So this is equals to x 2 plus 5d. If you will multiply 2 minus 5d by 2 plus 5d, you will get 2 square minus 5d square. Because a minus b, a plus b, that is equals to a square minus b square. So we have 2 square, that is equals to 4, minus 5d square, that is 25d square, cos 2x will be as it is. This minus sign will be as it is. Then after 2d minus 5, now expand 2 minus 5d the whole square by applying the formula of a minus b the whole square, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we have 2 square, that is 4, minus 2 into 2 4, 4 5 are 20, 20d plus 5d square. So that is 25d square cos 2x. Now this is equals to x 2 plus 5d in the numerator. Now again applying case number 2, replacing d square by minus a square. Here the value of a is 2, so replacing d square by minus 4. If we will replace d square by minus 4, then minus 25 into minus 4, that is plus 100. 100 plus 4, that is 104 cosine of 2x. Then after minus 2d minus 5 divided by, again replacing d square by minus 4. So 25 into minus 4 minus 100, 4 minus 100, that is minus 96 minus 20 cosine of 2x. Now this is equals to x. Applying this operator on cos 2x, so we have 2 cos 2x plus phi d of cos 2x divided by 104. Now from the denominator we will take minus 4 common, so minus minus plus 2d minus 5 in the numerator will be as it is, and we have taken minus 4 common, so into bracket we have phi d plus 24 cos 2x. So this is equals to x upon 104 2 cos 2x plus phi d cos 2x plus 2d minus 5 upon 4 into bracket phi d plus 24 cos 2x. This is equals to x upon 104 2 cos 2x will be as it is plus 5 d of cos 2x, it means derivative of cos 2x, that is minus sin 2x, and in place of x we have 2x, so again we will differentiate 2x with respect to x. 2 will be as it is and derivative of x is 1. Then after this plus sign, this 1 by 4 will be as it is. Now as all of you know that whenever we have been given cosine of ax plus b, we require the function of d square in the denominator. So we will multiply the numerator and denominator by conjugate of phi d plus 24, that is phi d minus 24. So we have 2d minus 5 phi d minus 24 phi d plus 24 and phi d minus 24, it will become 25 d square minus 24 square, that is 576, and we will keep cos 2x as it is. Now this is equals to x upon 104 2 cos 2x plus minus minus 5 into 2 10 minus 10 x. This plus 1 upon 4 will be as it is. Now we will multiply 2d minus 5 by phi d minus 24. So we have 2d into phi d, that is 10 by 2d into 24, that is minus 48d, minus 5 into minus phi d, that is minus 25d, minus minus plus 5 into 24, that is 120. Now in the denominator we will just replace d square by minus 4. Minus 4 into 25 minus 100, minus 100 minus 576, that is minus 676 cosine of 2x. Now this is equals to, now taking 2 common from these two terms, so we have 2x upon 104. Over here we will be having cos 2x, dividing 10 by 2, so we have minus 5 sin 2x, then after plus 1 upon 4 multiplied by minus 676 10d square minus 48 minus 25d, that is minus 73d plus 120 cosine of 2x. Now 2 upon 104, that is x upon 52. Cos 2x will be as it is, minus 5 sin 2x will be as it is. Then after multiply this plus sign by minus sign, so minus 1 over 4 into 676. Now we will apply this operator on cosine of 2x. So into bracket 10 d square of cosine of 2x minus 73 d of cosine of 2x 120 cos 2x. Now we will simplify this result. 52 cos 2x minus 5 sin 2x minus 1 upon 4 into 676 10 d square of cos 2x minus 73d cos 2x plus 120 cos 2x. Now we will simplify this expression. X upon 52 will be as it is, cos 2x minus 5 sin 2x minus 1 upon 4 into 676. Now we have to find out double derivative of cos 2x. Derivative of cos 2x is minus 2 sin 2x, and again derivative of minus 2 sin 2x, that is minus 4 cos 2x. If you will multiply minus 4 by 10, you will get minus 40 cos 2x. Now derivative of cos 2x, that is minus 2 sin 2x, so minus minus plus 73 into 2 sin 2x plus 120 cos 2x. So this is equals to x upon 52 cos 2x minus 2x minus 1 upon 4 into 676, 120 cos 2x minus 40 cos 2x, that is 80 cos 2x plus 73 into 2 sin 2x. Now from this expression we will take 2 common, and if you will multiply 2 by 1 by 4, you will get 1 by 2, and then after we will multiply 2 by 676. So this is equals to x upon 52 cos 2x minus 5 sin 2x. We have taken 2 common and we have multiplied 2 by 1 by 4, so that is 1 over 2, and if you multiply 2 by 676, you will get 1352. And into bracket we have 40 cos 2x plus 73 sin 2x. So this is the required PI. At last you have to write down the general solution, and that is y equals to CF plus PI. CF is C1 e raised to 2x plus C2 e raised to 3x, and PI is this one. So at last you have to write down CF and PI only, and this is the required general solution of the given differential equation. So in today's lecture we have seen how to find out PI when Q of x equals to x into v, where v is the function of x, and we have gone through one example based on this topic. Thank you for watching this video.